Hello everyone, welcome to our math lesson on the Introduction to Coordinate Geometry. Today, we'll learn about how we can use coordinates to describe points on a plane. Imagine you're walking through a main street that branches into smaller streets. Each of these streets has residential houses marked serially. Your friend lives in one of these houses. To find her house, just knowing the street number is not sufficient, since there are 3 houses on each street. Neither her house number is sufficient, since there are 5 houses with the same number. So, you need 2 pieces of information, the street number, and the house number. Similarly, if you put a dot on a piece of paper, to know the precise position of the dot on the paper, you need to know how far it is from the left edge of the paper, and how far it is from the bottom edge of the paper. So, you need 2 pieces of information. Now, let's go back to the number line. The center of the number line is the origin and is represented by 0. The consecutive positive integers on the right and the negative integers on the left are spaced at equal distances. So, if the distance between 0 and 1 is 1 unit, so is between 1 and 2. As such, the distance between -2 and -4 is 2 units. Let's call this number line x-x. Now, let's consider another number line that is perpendicular to x-x, such that the origins coincide. Let's call it y-y. The common origin is denoted by O. The number line x-x is called the x-axis and the number line y-y is called the y-axis. These axes are called the coordinate axes, and the plane formed by them is called the Cartesian plane, or the coordinate plane, or the xy plane. Now if you take any point on the Cartesian plane, its position is determined by 2 coordinates, the x-coordinate, which is the perpendicular distance of the point from the y-axis, and the y-coordinate, which is the perpendicular distance of the point from the x-axis. The x-coordinate is called the abscissa and the y-coordinate is called the ordinate. Thus, the coordinate of this point is 2, 3. Next, let's take some more points and try to figure out its position on the Cartesian plane. For example, if we take the point, -3, 4, its location will be at a distance of -3 units from the y-axis and at a distance of 4 units from the x-axis. Similarly, the positions of the points, -4, -2, and 3, -3, are as follows. From these examples, we can see that the Cartesian plane is divided into 4 quadrants by the 2 Cartesian axes. On the first quadrant, the value of x-coordinate is positive and that of y-coordinate is also positive. On the second quadrant, the value of x-coordinate is negative and that of y-coordinate is positive. On the third quadrant, both the values of x-coordinate and y-coordinate are negative. Finally, on the fourth quadrant, the value of x-coordinate is positive and that of y-coordinate is negative. Finally, let's talk about the coordinates of the origin O. It has 0 distance from both the axes, so its abscissa and ordinate are both 0. Therefore, the coordinates of the origin are 0, 0. Thank you.